Hi everyone, my name is Heaven. This video is going to be about when I tried to kill myself, May 4th, 2017. So this is what happened. I was very depressed because I lost my 5 kids. And so I went to the woods with 2 bottles of Tylenol PM. Each bottle had 80 pills. And I went there with like a gallon of water and liquor and some juice. And I swallowed all the pills, all the Tylenol PMs. And then I woke up about 4 days later. And I woke up really thirsty and dehydrated. So I told myself I'll just walk to Walmart and get some water, fill up my water bottles. So I start walking to Walmart, and then I feel like I can't walk anymore. I feel weak and tired, and I feel like I just need to lay down. So I lay down in the grass next to the sidewalk, and then I guess someone called the paramedics, the ambulance. And then I went to the hospital. And then that night, while I was in the hospital, my spirit flew out of my body and flew up to heaven. And I visited my best friend in heaven, Jessica. And while I was there, she told me, I'm going to give you a tour of my house. Come on. So I'm in this huge room, which didn't even look like a room because there was no walls. Everything was just like light. It just looked like walls made out of light, but it wasn't any walls. And then in each room that she showed me had huge, gigantic statues. And the statues were made out of every single precious stone, rubies, pearls, emeralds, diamonds. And the statues were animals in nature. The first statue I remember was just a statue with just all these animals just all together. And the statue was so tall, I was looking up. I had to look up to see the whole thing, and it looked like to be about 12 feet tall. And I just stood there, just mesmerized, speechless, just staring at it for what felt like a few minutes. And then Jessica started laughing, and she's like, come on, let's go. I'm going to show you the other rooms. And then the other rooms, it was the same. It was more statues, gigantic statues made out of precious stone, but they were different. They were like nature, like waterfalls, like a waterfall carved out of diamonds with just animals around the waterfall. And she showed me about 3 rooms. And that's all I remember. And then the next morning I woke up and the phone rang. I was in the hospital, and it was my daughter from California. And she told me happy birthday. And I was like, oh, I forgot that it was my birthday. And then I told her what happened, my experience, seeing Jessica's house in heaven. And she told me, well, that's probably your birthday present from God. And then I was just like, wow, I was just amazed. And that ended up being my only birthday present that year. That was my 33rd birthday that I spent in the hospital. And then I was after that I was in the hospital for about 3 days, and then they released me to a psych ward since I attempted suicide. And then I was in the psych ward for about a week, maybe one to 2 weeks. And that's it. And I have many other stories. I have many other stories of miracles that happened to me that I will make in future videos. And I visited my mom in heaven about a year after she died. But that will be another video. That will be my next video that I make. So bye for now. Thank you for watching.